Wait, so we're just not gonna talk about the new intro? Like, no, I know. It slaps. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm bringing you guys movies and shows to watch on Netflix. So at first I was gonna do this video as movies and shows to watch on Disney Plus, Hulu, and Netflix, but the Netflix list is so long that I'm just gonna make it a Netflix video. So even though you have schoolwork and chores, we still all happen to be bored in the house. So these are some movie and show suggestions that you guys can watch while we're in self-isolation. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so the first show that I have on Netflix is the show All American. So if you haven't heard of this show, then it's basically a show about an American teenager, and he plays football, and he's trying to balance life between football and school and his family and just things like that. It's a really popular show, so you may have already watched it, but if you haven't, I definitely recommend. So the second show that I suggest you guys watch is a show called Riverdale, and I really like this show. It came out in like 2017, I believe, and there's 3 seasons out right now. The episodes are like 40 minutes long each, and same with All American, the episodes are like 40 to 45 minutes. Yeah, Riverdale is basically a show about a group of 4 teens, and they are solving crime in their little town. So yeah, it's really interesting and it's a really good show. So I suggest that you guys watch it. The third show that I suggest to you guys is Black Lightning. And this show is basically about a family of, and it's basically about this superhero named Black Lightning. But it's also like about how it is like to be black in a, I don't know, how do I say this? So this show is basically just about a black superhero named Black Lightning, and he has lightning powers, and it's really interesting. I don't want to say too much because I may be spoiling it if I say any more than that, but there's 3 seasons out right now, and I'm on the 3rd season. I haven't finished it yet, but there's so many twists and turns in that show. The next show that I suggest to you guys is a show called Jane the Virgin, and this show came out in 2015 or 16, and I just started watching it in like 2018. That's not just, but yeah, I finished the whole show already. There's 5 seasons and it's a completed show. All the episodes are like 40 minutes long. It's basically kind of like an Americanized Spanish telenovela. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's about this girl, this woman. I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, if you haven't watched that show, definitely recommend. The next show that I suggest to you guys is a show, you probably heard of it and watched it, but it's a show called You. So You, there's 1 season out right now. I think there's like 10 episodes, but it's a really interesting show. The main character is basically like a stalker serial killer. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So if you think that you would be into that, then you should definitely watch it. And by the way, these are all shows that I've watched. I'm not just telling you guys random shows. So the next show is 13 Reasons Why. Most popular show on Netflix, I believe. So if you haven't watched it already, now's the perfect time to. There's 3 seasons out and 40 to 45 minutes long episodes. The next show that I have for you guys is Greenhouse Academy. I don't think a lot of people have heard of this show, but there's 4 seasons out. It's about the high school. Me and my brother thought it was a college because this is a show I watched with my brother. We thought it was a college, but it's just high school students, and it's like a boarding school. I don't really know how to explain it, so you should just watch a few episodes, and if you like it, then you should definitely keep watching. And the episodes are only like 20 to 25 minutes long each. So another show that I have for you guys is a show called Atypical, and the main character for this show has autism. His name is Sam. It's basically a show about him navigating, his life, and it's also about the other cast and their life. So yeah, it's a really interesting show. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still on the 1st season, but I like that show so much and it's really interesting. So I definitely suggest that you guys watch it. The 10th show is a show called The 10th show is a show called The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Now this show, it's not for everyone, honestly. It's about like these witches. Like, it's a kind of demonic show, but that's why if you're gonna be easily scared or swayed, then you shouldn't watch this show. It's demonic. The next show is a show I love. It's a show called Lock and Key. Lock and Key came out this year in 2020. This family, they moved to a house called Key House. In the house, some crazy stuff going on. The episodes are an hour long each, and also for The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, episodes are an hour long. Yeah, there's only 1 season of Lock and Key. I finished the whole season in 2 days. Speaking of finishing a show in 2 days, you guys should definitely watch this show called Never Have I Ever. And I actually watched this show after I filmed the video, that's why it's not in here. But yeah, this show just came out. It's really fun. It's about this Indian American teenager and the episodes are like 30 minutes long. Don't watch the show if you're under 16, but yeah, definitely recommend. Like 2 weeks ago when we were on quarantine, because I was bored. But that's not the reason that I watched the whole season. It's because I really liked the show. So Indiana Pacers. The next show I have for you guys is a show called Raising Dion. This show came out last year. It's about this kid who, actually I'm not gonna say, but you should watch it. It only has 1 season out right now, and I think the episodes are like 30 minutes long. It's been confirmed for another season, but we're just all waiting for the 2nd season to come out. The next show is a show that I have mixed feelings about. It's a show called No Good Nick. You may have heard of this show. It's about this girl who needs a family, and she goes into this family and all types of crazy stuff happens, many twists and turns. It's a really funny show, but the ending, the whole concept is kind of like, you know. The next show I have for you guys is a show that I really enjoy. It's Backstage, and this show has 2 or 3 seasons out right now. The episodes are like 30 minutes long, I believe. It's basically about these 2 girls that get into this art school. Some of these shows I watched like months ago or like a few years ago, so I can't remember everything, so I apologize about that. But yeah, like I said, these 2 girls get into an art school for dancing. You should definitely watch it. The whole cast is like so interesting. The next show is a show called Stranger Things. This show is about stranger things that happen in the town. Probably already watched it or heard of it, but yeah, you should definitely watch that show. It's strange. The next show is a show that I just started watching, Outer Banks. This show is about these 4 kids trying to have a good summer, but a lot of twists and turns come their way, obviously. It's just so crazy. You should definitely watch it. I really like it. I can't stop watching it. So the last show I have on this list is a show called Alexa and Katie. And this show's about this girl who has cancer and her best friend. So if you think you'll like that type of thing, then you should definitely watch it. I'm on the 2nd season, but there's 3 seasons out, I think. I can't remember if I finished the show or if there's a whole new season that I haven't watched. But it's a really good show and it's really interesting. So on to the movies. I don't have a lot of movies because, yeah. The first show is Kill Bill, and there's a Kill Bill 1 and a Kill Bill Volume 2. It's about this woman, and there's a lot of killing in the show. It takes place in like, I think it starts out in America and then it goes to Asia. It's so interesting, so good, definitely for an older audience. It has a lot of swords and action in it. The next movie is a movie called After. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I don't even know why it's on this list, but it's a romance movie. It's about this girl moves off to college. So if you like romance movies, you should watch that movie because you're in for quite a ride. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you'll watch some of these movies and shows during the self-isolation. That alongside it, you're also getting your work done. Schoolwork, housework, work. So yeah, you know the drill. Comment down below any video suggestions you have. And thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Peace out. Bye.